All music we hear is made up of pitches. Whether you're listening to your favorite rock band or a beautiful orchestra, you're hearing the result of the interaction between pitches. But what is pitch? Pitch, in its simplest terms, is how high or low a note sounds. Pitch is determined by the frequency of a sound wave. The faster a vibration, the higher the pitch. The slower a vibration, the lower the pitch. Have you ever noticed how a violin sounds high while a tuba sounds low? This is because the violin, which is very small, vibrates at a quicker speed than a tuba, which is very big. But even two of the same instruments can produce two different pitches. Let's listen to these two notes played on the piano. Is pitch 2 higher or lower than pitch 1? In this example, pitch 2 is higher than pitch 1. When a pitch is higher than another pitch, we sometimes say that the pitch is sharper than the other pitch, and we use this special symbol called a sharp to indicate this. Now listen to this example. Is pitch 2 higher or lower than pitch 1? In this example, pitch 2 is lower than pitch 1. When a pitch is lower than another pitch, we sometimes say that the pitch is flatter than the other pitch, and we use this special symbol called a flat to indicate this. How about this example? Is pitch 1 higher or lower than pitch 2? The answer is that pitch 2 is lower than pitch 1. You might have thought that pitch 2 was higher than pitch 1 because it was louder than pitch 1. However, it is a common mistake to confuse volume with pitch when we are first learning music. Where pitch is how high or low a note sounds and is determined by frequency, volume is how loud or soft a note sounds and is determined by amplitude, something we will cover in depth in another lesson. Let's listen to another example of two pitches. Is pitch 1 higher or lower than pitch 2? The answer is that both pitches sound the same. Pitch 1 and pitch 2 are neither higher nor lower than the other. When two pitches sound the same as one another, we say that these pitches are enharmonically equivalent. This is just a fancy way of saying that the notes sound the same. There is no difference in frequency between these two separate notes. Now let's practice what we have learned. Listen to the following pitches and say whether pitch 2 is higher, lower, or the same as pitch 1. You may pause the video or scroll back at any time to test yourself. The answers can be found at the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed this lesson of music theory with Mr. G. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more lessons.